Hi guys, welcome to another video where I'm gonna talk about whether Redbubble is still worth it in 2023. Or is it the good time to find some alternatives? By the way, I have recently made a video about Redbubble great 3 alternatives, so you can check that out if you want to diversify your POD business. And who am I to tell you whether Redbubble is still worth it or not in this year? I am a seller who has made more than 1,000 sales on Redbubble, so trust me, over the last 2 years I gathered a lot of experience when it comes to this website. And in this video I really want to spit some facts whether you should stay or leave. Just very quickly guys, before we continue with the actual video, I have an active discount code on the website Merch Informer where you can find the best niches on Merch by Amazon, but these are also going to work for Etsy, so if you are interested, just check the description below. Okay, let's continue with the actual video. So Redbubble has gained a lot of attention lately because of the very controversial update which included account tiers and fees, and basically it was a time of Redbubble sellers' frustration. A lot of people decided to leave the website. In this video I want to talk about main pros and cons of this print-on-demand website, so it will make much easier for you to decide where you want to stay or leave. Maybe you're not even a seller yet and just want to gather some opinions. This is a good place for you. On April 20, Redbubble released a horrible update which was implementing account tiers. Just to really quickly explain to some of you who has not heard of it, accounts started to be divided on standard, premium and pro, and I'm not going to focus much on the difference between premium account and a pro one, but rather between standard accounts and the rest. As the standard accounts, which basically is like 90% of the sellers currently on Redbubble, are now subject to a sales fee, and here you can see a fee table. So what it's really showing is that the more you make during the month, the more Redbubble is going to take as a fee. And if these fees were like 3 to 5%, probably nobody would even care. But as you can see, when you make between $10 to $11, for example, you are being charged with $4.30, which is more than 40% of your earnings. So not only the website is giving you only the small amount, small percent of the sale you make, but then they also take a huge fee, almost half of your earnings away. Comparing it to the other POD sites, where on, for example, Amazon KDP, I receive around 30 to 40% royalties of the product price, it makes Redbubble look really bad on when it comes to earning proper artist margin. But this should not be the only concern while using Redbubble. As some of you may know, Redbubble has a very popular FanArt program. I remember back in the days I really recommended it, as it was a great opportunity for new sellers to gather a lot of traffic and gather some initial sales. But now things has changed. Basically the whole program, where you could just upload fan arts of your favorite TV shows like Stranger Things and many others, on April 20 they decided to take away the possibility of uploading fan art for standard accounts. As it met a very negative response from the seller side, they later decided that standard accounts will be able to upload fan art, but they do not have a priority of participation in such program. If you're not familiar with such policy changes, it means that you practically stand no chance to get into FanArt program as a standard account, but just for the good PR they are still letting you have the possibility to upload fan arts. So if you're looking for an opportunity to make this kind of designs, TeePublic, which is a very similar website, it's actually is acquired by Redbubble, but they still have the possibility to upload fan art designs for everyone. The TV shows list it is featuring is almost the same, and also guidelines, rules, steps that need to be taken are very similar. So if you have already applied for the Redbubble fan arts program, you shouldn't have any issues with using the TeePublic one. The next thing which may play a big role in Redbubble going bankrupt is their stock price. As you can see, stock price has been going down lately, and there is no positive sign that this is going to change. This has a tremendous meaning for new and already existing sellers on the platform, as people generally want a website to be safe for them so they can plan something long term. When you see the company you are using is not doing well in a financial sphere, it really makes people question whether they should stay or leave. Take as an example the Amazon stock price. Over the last 6 months it has been consistently going up, And for example, the Etsy stock price, they had like a bad moment during the last 6 months, but eventually managed to go through. When it comes to Redbubble, last 6 months were just terrible and nothing gives a sign that this would change. In my opinion, they need to take care of people who are really spamming a lot of designs, as this would reduce the server costs and eventually could remove new fees policy, but this is just my point of view. If they have added some limitations like uploading up to maybe 5-10 designs a day and remove tag spamming completely, this would immediately make the website much more fun to use. The last thing I wanted to talk about is that Redbubble has a very low barrier of entry, which is really good for people who are starting the print-on-demand business, but not so good for people who want to take this website seriously as a serious source of income. And let me explain. On Redbubble you are doing a niche research, which in reality is more like a trend research. We are not looking for specific products, but rather for specific kind of designs on the same products, which makes it really limited. Take Etsy as an example. On Etsy you can upload same print-on-demand products like on Redbubble, and probably even with much better quality, but you can also start uploading something which I really do recommend: digital products. So I mean digital planners, vector bundles, logbooks and many others. I truly believe that digital market has much more potential right now than a physical one. So in Redbubble this is really good that you can upload designs in seconds and it's going to be put on a variety of products, but keep in mind this will always be the same products, and if they are not even that good quality, it really lowers the amount of returning customers. When a potential buyer places an order and receives t-shirts with very average quality of materials, he will not be very likely to purchase anything on Redbubble in the future, and this mechanism causes the website to constantly fight for new customers instead of focusing on the existing ones. So guys, just to sum up, I do really think Redbubble is still a good option for people who want to learn how print-on-demand works and for people who want to start making some pocket money. Also, the trend research is very simple on Redbubble, so if you're just a beginner, you have so many tools available, and even I myself have made many tutorials about doing a niche research there. For the rest who wants to start making more serious money or even want to make a living out of print-on-demand, I would say Redbubble is going to be a big waste of a time. The amount of time you need to put in the designs creation is completely not equivalent to your potential earnings, and trust me, I remember spending like hours and hours on Redbubble products and Redbubble designs which eventually didn't make any sales, and only some percent of your designs will make sales, and if right now they are taking so much of your earnings, doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, this is my statement about last Redbubble decisions. You can write in the comments whether you agree or disagree with me. If you still have any Redbubble related questions, you can ask them in the comment section. I will try to answer all of them. Also, let me know what is your point of view on Redbubble situation. Yeah, I hope you liked the video and see you again very soon. Bye bye.